So, today, oh, that's not how I start my videos. I'm gonna do this again. Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know my face, my name is Stephanie Jean. This is my channel where I like to talk about stuff on the internet. And today, we are doing this, tag, hold on. What's it called? The Do I Have That Book tag challenge. It was originally created by Keeping Tabs, which I will link right up there, and also down there. I will link her original video as well. But I've been seeing this video go around on BookTube, so I wanted to make one as well. Before I get started though, I want to do that shameless self-promo, as this is the last video before JuneTube starts. Go ahead and connect with me on Instagram and Twitter at @P_Stephanie Jean. And let's get started. Okay, I'm also going to time myself, and I have the questions typed out right over there. So I'm gonna find the books, and then I will put a clip of me talking about them as well, okay? And ready? Ready? Here we go, okay. Time. Okay, so, and it was longer than I thought it would be. 11 minutes and 15.44 seconds. Alright, how about we talk about these books now? I definitely thought I would finish this challenge nearer to the time that I saw other people finishing it, which is around 8 minutes. But I didn't get the, which one was it? Yeah, the one with the clock on the cover. So, other than that, I'm doing pretty good. And that's the other thing, is that this bookshelf isn't completely organized the way I would want it to be. So I still need to work on that. Alright, so number one, do you have a book with deckled edges? And I do. Let's get all my books together. Okay. I have this special edition of Twilight that my parents got me, and it's got those glorious deckled edges. Beautiful. So, number one, check. Do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McConus. This technically has 4 people on the cover. Even though their faces are covered, you know that they're people, and they're there. So yeah, count that as a win. Number 3 is a story based off of another fictional story, and I actually have this called The Girls of October by Josh Hancock, which is an author local to my county. I actually got this signed by him, and this is based off of, it's kind of based off of that movie Halloween, so yes. Title that is 10 letters long. I really wish I had organized this because I don't remember. Oh yes. Just Listen. Let me double check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. 10 letters. Great book. Done. A title that starts and ends with the same letter. And for this one, Keeping Tabs said that you could ex-nay, like the first word, if it's like the, and, or. So I chose The Scorched Trials, S, if you take out the, so The Scorched Trials, which is the second book in the Maze Runner series by James Dashner. Mass market paperback. I have Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. This is a mass market paperback version of it. I also have A Storm of Swords and A Clash of Kings on Audible, and I also have this one on Audible. I like listening to them on Audible better than I like reading them. It's easier for me to follow, if that makes sense. Also, the voice actor is amazing, so. Author with a pen name. I chose Cassandra Clare's City of Bones. I did not know that that was a pen name until this challenge, actually, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have picked this book because I wouldn't have known. Like, I'm really bad at keeping up with like authors and like their actual lives because I really only care about the art that they make. Okay, I'm back. That was really frustrating. My camera decided to just stop recording for no apparent reason. Ooh. Camera issues right before JuneTube, just what I was hoping for. Close enough. Okay. A book with the character's name in the title. I picked, I never know how to pronounce this, Roald Dahl. Matilda by Roald Dahl. Character name, right there. Boom, perfect. Love it! We love her. A book with 2 maps in it. I chose this version of The Hobbit. It's my husband's copy, actually. And it has a map in the front and then a different map in the back. Boom. And I was really upset at first because I was like, Six of Crows. I know Six of Crows has multiple maps and I know that. But I have Six of Crows as an audiobook. So like, how am I going to show that it has maps in it? Because I can't see the maps in the audiobook. Solved. Thank you, honey. You came to my rescue. All right. Book turned into a TV show. I have Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. This has multiple seasons of a TV show, and I've only watched the first season because that's as far as the book goes. And so the other seasons go further than the book does. And like, I don't really know if I want to watch it because like just this was like enough for me. And then watching it was like really hard to do. So yeah, I don't know, man. A book that was originally, a book that was written by somebody originally famous for something else. I have Carrie Fisher's Wishful Drinking. Carrie Fisher is an actress. We know her mostly from Star Wars. She was Princess and later General Leia. So, yes. I also have The Princess Diarist by her, but also as an audiobook. So I'm really happy that I had this because otherwise I would have been SOL on this category as well. All right, now here's the first book that I did not have a book for, and that is a book with a clock on the cover. But none of the books I have here have a clock on the cover, right? Yeah, no, none of the books I have here have a clock on the cover. So that was the first fail. Next was a poetry book. I picked up Practical Gods, blah, 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 blah. I picked up Practical Gods by Carl Dennis. This is a really good, really, really good poetry book. It's probably one of my faves, especially because the first poem in here, which I talk about every time I talk about this book, A Priest of Hermes, like, I literally read it, and then on the bottom, I wrote, wow. Because I was like, wow. Next, I have a book with an award on it, and I have The Giver by Lois Lowry. That's like one of my OG dystopian novels. I love it. And then this one I completely forgot to even look for, and I don't think I have one. An author with the same initials as me. That's a big ol' nope. So that's 2 books that I did not get the points for. A book of short stories. I have this big ol' American short stories anthology by Norton, and it's edited by Peter S. Prescott, and it's a collection of a bunch of short stories. You know you're a literature student when you have random anthologies. A book between 500 and 510 pages. I have Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. I got this book because I first got the audiobook, and it was hard for me to follow along. So then I got the physical book, which I haven't started yet, but I need to read it in one form or another because my husband really wants me to watch this movie, and I don't want to watch the movie until after I've read the book. So I need to get on it. It's okay, I have a couple months until he comes home from deployment, so I have a couple months to read it. A book turned into a movie. I have The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Next we have a graphic novel. And I just got this one, even though I said I was going to stop buying books. I keep buying books. I can't help who I am. This is Through the Woods, Stories by Emily Carroll. And who's the art by? Is it also by Emily Carroll? Let me see. That's the only name on here. Yeah, that's the only name on here. Like, I don't know who drew the art if it's not her. So I'm just going to say that it's her. Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. It is a graphic novel, okay? Okay. And then a book by 2 or more authors. I have Illuminae from the Illuminae Files, and I've had this book for freaking so long, guys. I got this book in like 2014, okay? And I still haven't read it, and it's just because like I was really interested in this book because of the fact that it's written in a different style. It just fell off my leg. It's written in a different style than like narrative. It's written with all these documents and these recordings and interviews, and I thought that was really intriguing, but then I bought it and I haven't read it, so I need to. So those are the books that I found. So I got 18 out of 20 points, and I did it in, what was it, like 11 minutes or something? It was like almost 12 minutes. So I think that's not that bad. So that is it for this video. I'm going to wrap it up here with a challenge for all of you guys. I challenge you guys to find one of the 2 books that I could not find, either a book with a clock on the cover or a book whose authors are the same initials as mine. Like, you could use yours as well if you want, but try and see if you can find a book whose author's initials are SJP or SP. Cool. I will see you in our first video of JuneTube on Friday. So excited, you guys. Okay. JuneTube's coming up. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I love you. Bye.